Hey everyone and welcome back to Let's Play the Banner Saga 2. So, let's continue where we left off and move on, I think. Our morale is great, we have 17 days worth of supplies, so we should be good for a while, hopefully. Let's see what's going to happen next. Probably bad things. A scout rushes back to the caravan. There's gold down here. You feel the surge of excitement like everyone else. A vein as thick as my leg, just around. The man looks left and right, confused. Damn it, I'm all turned around. Idiot, you're on Yog's duty. Send out a search party. Gold does us no good right now anyway. Well, we could send a search party, I guess. Alright, fine. A dozen fighters join the scout to find the gold. The clansmen pass the time by saying what they will do with their share. The longest longship ever built, says one man. Enough land around me that I never have to see any of you again, a woman adds. After a couple of hours, they all return empty-handed. The scout already looks beaten and mumbles apologies to everyone, but the caravan's dashed hopes gain him another round of beatings. Oh well, morale declined, and we lost some supplies. It was worth a try. Hello? The man's sudden appearance makes you tense. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. It's something something I've learned to do. Something that will get you killed if you do it to me again. Okay, yes, understood. But it does have its uses. Just allow me to fight alongside you in, well, a fight. You won't regret it. You scoff and turn away from the man, only to see Gudmund approach. I see you meant Dredge. Strange fellow to have next to you in a fight, but he finds his way through enemy defenses. Then you fight next to him. People near me tend to get hurt, but his injuries won't be an accident. Well, it's true. We are a berserk after all. Bulwark is. In the light of torches, everyone is covered in soot and dirt. They smell bad too. It comes as no surprise when the sound of running water excites the caravan. It has to be some underground river or something, a woman says, and all the villagers start moving in that direction. Everyone stop. Scouts will check it out. Yep. Those around you stop, but others push onward. Soon, you hear small popping noises, then screams. All you see is bobbing torches until the villagers run back to the path. It killed them, a man yells. You grab him by the shoulder. Some kind of plant. Leaves made the noise like water, but it had thorns, and grabbed them. They just died. -8 clansmen. This is terrible, Zephyr says, taking the deaths personally. We should stick to the paths as much as possible. Too much can go wrong down here. The faces of those passing you are frightened. Morale declined, and we're back to normal morale. Oh well. Though torches highlight the craggy black rocks and puddles on the path underfoot, they do little to keep everyone together. Sharp turns around boulders quickly block lines of sight. -44 clansmen. We've lost a few families, Zephyr informs you. We need to stop and find them. You consider your options. No, we need to keep moving. Well, we still got almost 500 clansmen. That sounds terrible, but we kind of have to keep moving. Shout, we're over here. Yeah, and alert something down here? That doesn't sound like a great idea. I think we need to keep moving, honestly. You agreed to help us reach Manahard safely, Zephyr says, but you shake your head. Just the cart. These people are your responsibility. Her disgust is visible, but she says no more. Well, we didn't lose any morale, so I guess that was the right decision. Water barrels are running low. Holfi, your quartermaster, reports. And I'll be damned if I start licking these slimy rocks for a drink. The shield maiden looks at you. If these people start getting desperate for water down here, you cut her off. I know, you say. Send out some scouts. We'll camp here until the return. Some of your ravens and other members of the caravan group up and grab torches, rope and water skins before heading off in different directions. Better catch some rest while you can, Volka says. Nothing to do until they get back anyway. Laying down, you focus on the sound of small drip somewhere in the cave. It grows louder, like the beat of a drum, like thousands of feet marching behind you. You turn and everyone stops. You see the glowing eyes of your army looking at you in admiration. 100 members break formation to dig holes in the cavern floor and place stone balls in the depressions. The balls quickly fill with water, and the first is offered to you. You slake your thirst before seeing your red armored reflection in the bowl. You wake up with a shout and Folka joins you. "What was it this time?" she asks, concerned. "I dreamt I was asunder. I led an army of Dredge through here. They respected... No, they liked me." The shield maiden has no response. Some of the scouts return with some water. Others simply don't return. -3 clansmen, -3 fighters, and -8 supplies. And we still have normal morale. A rope bridge with wooden planking crosses an open span in the cavern formations. "Looks old," Folka says. "Narrow and not meant for carts." Just keep going, get the menders to reinforce it, then cross one cart at a time, get them to reinforce it. Both Zephyr and Nichols move through the crowd and begin tracing patterns in the air with their staffs. The only thing you see is a slight lift in the bridge, but they walk across first to calm any fears. The caravan crosses without incident. How surprising! Nothing actually happened. That is actually quite unusual for these kinds of events. Okay, something is happening. From the looks of it. Well, something is about to happen. I heard something.
I've slept in caves like this for entire winters. But
Good for you.
Something about this place. Something old, unfamiliar. I don't like it. But I don't like all these humans on the verge of panic either. Maybe these dwellings up ahead will calm them down.
What dwellings? What are you talking about? Well then. Yeah, if there are dwellings down here, I'm not sure if I like the sound of that. Not even one bit. So, what's happening? Not a whole lot so far. Alright, something is happening. What the heck is this? Zephyr looks up at the giant-shaped formation, glittering with strange glowing patterns. The Valka know almost nothing about this ancient race's culture, let alone their god, Veznan. The name alone might be wrong, but we have a framework of letters based on repeated patterns formed around here. She wanders around the glowing poles of the godstone. If we are correct, Veznan was not their only god, but he became one of their most powerful at the cost of everything dear to him. She looks at you. Of course, if what you hold dear is something like control, maybe there is power in letting go. Gems of various size and shape are found embedded in the surrounding stones. The clansmen are soon hammering away in an attempt to pry a particularly large gem loose. The ringing of hammers echoes through the deep. Stop, you're making too much noise. Yeah, that does sound like a pretty bad idea, not only because of the noise, but something might collapse. Stop. Some look angry, but the fear of the unknown down here is enough to keep them from saying anything. They all move away, though a few look back longingly on the stone. Yeah, I think continuing would be a bad idea there. Alright, +5 renown. Well then, how much do we have now? Heroes. This was a sacred sanctuary for those who built it, the Valka says, walking around the perfectly round, rippling poles. At least from what we have uncovered, the top pole was for reflecting on one's deeds, the middle to ask for strength from the world, and the bottom pole was for insight into one's future. She hesitates before saying, "I've never done anything but study their inscriptions." Okay, so the top one is for reflecting on one's deeds, the middle one to ask for strength, and the bottom one for insight into the future. Let's go with the middle one, to ask for strength. Ignoring the peaceful setting of this ancient cave town, you stomp over to the middle pole, dipping both hands into the water. It turns blood red in your cupped hands, but it doesn't stop you from drinking deeply. Instantly, images of war flash through your mind. Swords hacking mail, arrows piercing leather, stones shattering. You open your eyes, panting. All three poles have gone dark. It feels as though you have fought and learned. Other ravens talk of similar feelings, a shared growth of understanding in battle. I should check on the others, you think. They may have learned something out of all of this. Okay. Plus kills. What? Alright, that gives us kills. So experience for heroes then. Interesting. Let's see. We have 15 renown. That's not enough to promote Bulwark. He needs 17. But we could promote some others. However, we can always do that right before a fight. There's no need to do it right now. So, let's talk, I guess. The spearman is standing alone, staring off into the depths of the caves. Volka, if you take off down one of these tunnels, we're not going after you. Buck doesn't respond. He doesn't want to talk. I like him already. Do you know the worst part about it all? Never mind, I don't like him. Worst part of what? Of everything. This world, this life, if you can call it that, is the silence. You give Volka a look. He hasn't slept near Ollie. That man makes all kinds of strange sounds. That's just noise. There's a silence from the loneliness. Oh, he's a philosopher kind of guy. Volka inhales sharply. He's hit a sore spot. Maybe these tunnels and caves make it worse. There used to be days of talk. We used to laugh. Are you talking about your fine spear again? Buck turns and stares at you, with eyes of a man undecided on going mad. Lofun helps when she can, where she can, but now, there was another. Now there's an endless hole shaped like her, and if I don't keep filling it with work or drink... He walks away without finishing his thought. Keep an eye on him. I'm the only one who gets to lose their mind and start killing. He's not crazy. He's alone. Whoever she was, he still thinks she was the greatest. I'm jealous of her. It would be nice to have someone feel that way about me. You shake your head, snort, and walk away. Alright? And what do you have to say? The young mender stands tall and proud as you approach. Bulwark, I was thinking, well, wondering, about what it takes to become a raven. I've never heard stories about a test or trials to join. Is there a test? Why do you care? Aren't you Zephyr's lucky? Well, apprentice, yes. I'm a full mender training to become a Valka. Part of our training requires world experience. Couldn't you work with a blacksmith or something? Nichols frowns at her. Say nothing. Would you kill someone for coin? The answer to whatever you're asking is no. Well, would you kill someone for coin? Kill for... The mender's face pales a bit. I mean, I guess, if that was the job. Polka walks up and clamps a hand on one of Nichols's now sagging shoulders. Most of what we do never makes it into the Skald songs. I guess I need to think about this a bit more. Let us know in Manahar. Nichols nods off. Nichols nods as you walk off. Alright. So, let's go, I guess. We could rest. Well, we have 18 days worth of supplies. Let's rest to improve the morale a little bit. Yeah, that didn't help a whole lot. We would have to rest one more time. Alright, there, great morale. And let's go. We still got 16 days worth of supplies. I'm not promoting anyone yet. We can always promote people right before a fight. There's no real need to do it now. And you never know what we might need renown for. What's going on? Oh, right. What's going on here? You hear Volka ask a group of ravens. They're standing around a whimpering man on his knees. He kept whining about being hungry, one of your fighters says. We found these little glowing berries for him, but suddenly he's not so hungry. The others chuckle. Let Volka handle this, knock the berries out of his hand. Make your fighters eat them. Let Folka handle this. Get up, she tells the man who complies. You three, take some of the berries. You three would be the testers. The raven's eyes go wide. You're kidding, right? One asks. His response is Folka sweeping his leg with her spear. Eat. They put a few berries in their mouth. As the fighters chew, their mouths glow with berry juice. Folka and the men she helped start laughing. The fighters look at each other and laugh. After a while, they show no signs of illness. They don't taste half bad either, says one raven. Others start collecting the berries to eat and squeeze, waving glowing hands in the dark. Mothers rub their smiling children in the juices in order to keep track of them. Plus 15 supplies, and morale improved, nice! The shieldmate then turns and gives you a cocky grin. You snort and move on. Well then, that was a really nice event right there. And we have 20 days worth of supplies. You stop, turn your head, and open your jaw slightly to increase your hearing. What's that sound? You ask Folka. She only shrugs. It's quiet, you say, but like a beat or something. She listens for a moment and shrugs again. Maybe you're just not hearing us cooped up in that tunnel anymore, she says, watching the entire caravan move towards the incredible bones ahead. Can you imagine the beast that left this behind? She turns to find you down on your knees, once again grasping your head. Okay, another dream?
Lightning. White Tower. Who am I?
Well, that was a bit cryptic. On your damn feet, come on! You blink rapidly, but everything is dark. A purple glow casts its light on the skin of someone next to you. You growl and instantly have claw and fang in your hands. Have you lost your mind? Folka whispers. Quit acting like a fool and put your axes away. You try to catch your breath as you look around. It's that same depth-cursed dream, you say. The one with the tower. Clearer this time, but my hands. Zephyr approaches. Is everything okay? You look. Your face snaps towards her. Everything's fine, Valka. She studies your face, then Folka's before saying, then we should keep moving. The air feels full of warning. You walk past her without a word. What are we looking at, Volka? The center of the world? For the other's sake, it's best we not discuss it. Morale declined, but we still got great morale. Wait, the Volka says quietly, softly stepping forward. Something is wrong. Listen. You feel more than hear a sound. Vibrations through the cavern floor, perhaps. Get ready for anything, you say, and the ravens spread the word down the line, each fighter drawing their weapons. Volka, you're getting us out of this one. Clear? She looks concerned, but before she responds, you see movement over the rise of the massive cavern. It's the silhouette of a dredge force with large shapes you have never seen before. Alright, looks like we got a fight. So, now we could spend some renown if we want to. Oh, right. Zephyr is required. That's okay. Maybe we should promote her? We could choose a second ability. Breeze. The Mender grants one or more allies the speed of the north wind, allowing them to move to any unoccupied tile on the battlefield for one turn. Because it greatly adds to movement, the magic can also allow a hero to take a much longer route. Oh, that's really nice. I want that. Accept. And we can spend some points. What do we want? Might be a good idea to increase exertion. And, well, she's a caster, so more willpower wouldn't hurt. Let's get some willpower, I suppose. Alright, accept. She usually stays in the back anyway. And that's all renown we can spend. Anyway, Bolverk is definitely coming. Who else? We could bring Folka. She has Champion, Shield Mastery. Cromer. He has Forge Ahead, which can be quite useful. Other than that, Bercy, because he has Tempest rank 2. Yep. And who else? What about this dude? Track. Ducking and weaving among his allies, the tracker becomes invisible to his enemies. He waits for the right moment and finds his target's most vulnerable spot before attacking. The effect of the invisibility disappears the instant the tracker deals damage, so picking the correct target is critical and will change the entire balance of the battle. Ignores armor. I kind of like that. Let's bring him. Alright, and one more person. Ollie. He's rank 6, so that makes sense. And I kind of like Axe Storm. Alright, that works. And we should move that item. That requires rank 5. Yeah, okay, hold on. This is kind of important. Ollie can bring that. So this ignores more armor. As in, it's armor break, which is really nice. And that's... Right, who's going to use that? Doesn't really matter all that much. 10% chance to dodge strength attacks. Let's give it to Zephyr, why not? In case something attacks her. And that's our group. We could bring Sigbjorn. Hold on, Sigbjorn has Tempest rank 3. Okay. Let's bring Sigbjorn instead of Cromer, maybe. No, instead of Bercy. Bercy was the one with Tempest. And Cromer has Forge Ahead. Alright, looks good to me. Let's go. No more renown. We only got 2. We assigned all the items, right? Yes. No, I see 3 items. Yeah, this one. Folka has that equipped. 15% chance to dodge strength attacks. Let's give that one to Zephyr and this one to Sigbjorn. Alright, let's go. So, are we going to see a new enemy type? It sounded like it. No. Okay. Interesting scenery. How bad are these guys? They aren't that bad. I wonder if they will get any reinforcements. Who moves first? Right, Bulwark moves first. This guy only has 10 armor. We could do really good damage with Bulwark on the first turn. So we'll do that. So Zephyr needs to stay somewhere in the back or so. Well, we are kind of surrounded. So this might be a little bit problematic. So Sigbjorn is the one with Tempest. Maybe somewhere on the left. He can move towards these guys on the left. Then we got Ollie with Arcstorm. I'll keep Zephyr somewhere in the middle, I suppose. Okay, this will have to do. Become invisible next to ally. Hidden attacks ignore part of target's armor. Okay, so he can become invisible only next to an ally. From the sounds of it. Anyway, I guess this is fine. So... 10 armor. Let's just attack the guy closest to us, I guess. Yep, that works. We can move like this. And we'll hit him twice. Just spend as much willpower as possible. We will hit him twice, because he's the only target we can hit with Frenzy. There we go, he's down to 6 strength. That was a really good start right there. So, Zephyr. She can use her new ability, Breeze. Allows movement to any unoccupied tile on the battlefield. So, Cromer is going to move next. Let's see. And he has 14 strength. He could kill this dude if we want him to. But Sigbjorn has Tempest Strike. We could move to this tile, for example, or even this one, and kill both of these guys. I kind of like that plan more. This is a ranged. Yeah, that's a slinger, so ranged. Okay, I like that plan. What's the range on that Breeze ability? Is it unlimited? No, it's not unlimited. But, I mean, we're close enough to everyone, so not like it really matters. So, Breeze on Sigbjorn. Yep. There. Alright, that guy, he won't do any damage. He will he will use that ability. The sword shake ability. Yeah, watch me shake my sword. Alright, well, let's attack another target then. We got 14 strength. We can do some decent damage here, like so, down to 9, and we did 1 to the dude in the back. And now we can hit both these dudes. That should be really good. I like that ability a lot, the breeze one on Zephyr. That's so good. And Tempest. There. We killed both. No, we didn't kill both. But the other... well, apparently something is happening. What the heck is that? Alright. Hello there. That monster. Okay, so this fight won't be as easy as I thought. She is the Thunder Eyeless. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to read all of that. Well, we can still move. So, yeah, I can't see very well here. Oh, that stupid slinger moved away, so now I can't hit them both. That's slightly disappointing, but I guess we'll kill the slinger. Yep, we'll kill the slinger. There. So, that guy. He's kind of big. 20 armor, 18 strength. Holy crap. Eyeless. Infected strike. Infects and knocks back the target, 1 strength damage per turn, and spreads to adjacent tiles. Okay, so it's contagious. Possess. Dematerialize and inhabit the body of any dead unit, taking immediate action. Shatter. Invulnerable while channeling, then explodes armor shards from the Dredge with less than 7 armor. Okay, this dude is bad. Let's see. I think we need to start doing armor damage to him. Yeah, we really do. So let's get started. 20 armor is obviously way too much. We can't handle that. Ollie is next. So... yeah, using Axe Storm doesn't really make any sense right now. Do we have any other targets for that? No, not really. Well, we'll just melee, I guess. Sure. We do have that item that makes us do more armor damage. Whatever it was called. The +2 break. So, down to 8 armor, that's pretty good! I bet he's going to use one of his abilities. I can't quite reach him with Bulwark, but that's okay. Let's just do some damage. Yeah, move away from our guy. Because, you know, I don't really want to hit him. Yep, let's just move away from him like so. And... we got 13 strength. We will get a kill even without using any willpower. There we go, that's a kill, nice. And the Grunt is next, then Zephyr. And yeah, okay, the big guy, wait. I don't... he's right here. So it's not his turn just yet. Maybe we should do some damage with Zephyr. Well, she won't really do any decent damage. We could use Breeze on Cromer. Because he's not close enough. Yeah, we should probably use Breeze on him. Yep, but move out of the way first. And Breeze. Alright, sounds good. And he'll have to do some really damn good damage. He will take some damage himself, only armor. Alright. I could use Forge Ahead, but that doesn't really make any sense. No, not really, it doesn't. So... 8 damage. Pretty good. He's down to 10 strength. I'm mostly worried about his spells more than about anything else, really. So 16 armor on that guy. Well, I could kill the Grunt, but at 4 strength, the Grunt isn't really a threat. We need to hit the big guys. No point using Tempest. We could do some strength damage, or we could reduce his armor. Let's try to do some strength damage. There we go, that will reduce the damage he does. So the caster is next. Is he going to channel now? No, he inhabited the body. Okay. That's not too bad. Ditch. Well, we'll just attack the closest guy, I suppose. Like so. Good enough. I'm not too worried about these small guys, it's just the big boss type dude. So, Ollie. Do we have a good target for Axe Storm? Not really. No, not really. Also, he's down to 3 strength, which isn't amazing. Yeah, Axe Storm won't really do much in this situation. What's the best move with him? There kind of isn't one. I think I'll just use Axe Storm on the possessed guy. Oh, we are too far away. Alright, we'll just use it on one of these dudes. He's probably going to get deflected. Oh, maybe not. That's not bad. Maybe we'll actually kill him. That would be great. No, deflected. But he's down to 3 strength. And Bolverk is next. Okay. So, let's do as much damage as possible here. Nice. Okay, 2 strength on the possessed guy. And he's not moving yet. Yep, my armor is gone on Sigbjorn. So that means we need to use Mend. Maybe move in his general direction. We are kind of safe here, actually. Well, yeah, Zephyr will be fine here. We can move a little bit more to the left. Okay, Mend. And restore his armor. Back to 10 armor. Don't die on me, bro. And oh. That will summon an ally or something. Cromer. What do we want to attack? What's the turn order here? The possessed guy will move next, but I can't get to him, unfortunately. And then this dude. So let's hit this dude. We could just kill him right now. Probably worth doing. We have to start killing some of them anyway. Okay. He's channeling, so that means we can't kill him? Or does he use abilities? No, he uses the abilities of the guy he possessed. Right. That obviously makes sense. So, Tempest. It won't be very good against 16 armor, but it would give us a kill. Let's do it. There. Wasn't terrible. Okay. Yeah, Ollie is down to 1 strength. He will go down. I can't really prevent that from happening. So, let's use Shrug. There. That infection is spreading, but I don't really have a big choice. There goes Ollie. So, move in, and we should be able to kill them both, actually. Yeah, we can kill them both. There we go. So, there's the boss. He's pretty low on health. Just don't channel, because that will make him invulnerable. Zephyr is next. So, probably restore Bolverk's armor. The problem is that Zephyr will get attacked if I move in this general direction. What's the range on that? On Mend? Oh yeah, we can actually help Bolverk from all the way back here. So, let's move over here. This should still be in range. Yep. And help Bolverk. There we go, 11 armor, that's much better. And this guy didn't even have a valid target. Cromer, so Forge Ahead. I could use Forge Ahead on Bolverk. He has 12 strength, but he attacks twice. I think we should do that. If we're in range. We are in range. Alright, let's do that. Here, you get a turn. After the next dude. Okay, good. And now... this will be a kill, actually, yeah? It will be a kill, because Frenzy. There we go. It's down. Or what's happening? Well, something is clearly happening. He's collapsing the cavern. Eyeless is trying to bring the cave down on our heads, Zephyr screams. I can stop her, but it... The Valka abruptly grows quiet and scans the people running for their lives. Just keep them all together. Nickels. Here, Valka Zephyr. the young mender says, helping an older woman to her feet nearby. Zephyr grabs Nichols and whispers to him. The young mender's eyes go wide, but he nods solemnly. He turns to you and says, I'm sorry if I was a nuisance. A large rock falls nearby and he stumbles away, back towards Eyeless. Nichols begins tracing a pattern in the air. He turns to you and says, right. You yell for everyone to keep moving, tossing those who stop to turn around. When you look back, Zephyr is standing behind Nichols, tracing an alternate pattern. The young man glows for only a moment, hair flapping as if a giant gust is blowing past him. Then he crumbles. Eyeless grows quiet in the distance. You watch the form of the Sunder shake and struggle to maintain its form. Then it fades, like snow blowing over a hilltop. A few more rocks tumble down as you grab the sagging Volca before she is crushed. Once you have met up with everyone else, you tally the numbers. The losses are not as bad as they could have been. -12 clansmen, -9 fighters, morale declined. I doubt that ended her, Zephyr says, and there are many passages here which Eyeless knows all too well. She's been tracking us. We need to leave these caves immediately. You pause and say, What you did with that mender boy? Zephyr turns her head. We can discuss Nichols' sacrifice another time. We must move. You give the command, and no one hesitates to obey. Well, that was a bit grim. But we are still doing okay. We have good morale. We have 18 days of supplies. Sorrow and uncertainty swirl across the Valka's face until she finally stands still. What? You ask. Things have changed down here, she says. Rocks have shifted, rifts have opened. I dubbed Eyeless did all of this, but regardless, I'm not entirely sure which path to take. We lost? Just choose one before everyone panics. Then get us to the surface. Well, it does sound like we're lost. Your voice carries down... Yeah, I knew that was a bad idea. Your voice carries down the cave tunnel. The heads of fighters and clansmen pop up, looking for answers. Concern fills the air in the form of questions. Yeah, that was probably a bad idea. Morale declined. The bodies of the slain, the swords of the screams, which finally alert you, and the fighters blacken and twist upon the ground. Don't fall to these fine beasts, you shout, charging into the enemy. Alright. Well, looks like we got another fight, but we're going to do this one in the next episode. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.